For this afternoon's review, we're going to take a look at DC Multiverse by Mcfarlane. Gold label, this is the Flashpoint Aquaman. Purchase this action figure at clearance price of $7.49. I knew this version of Aquaman would not sell well because of the horrible head unit. So I just waited for clearance price. So instead of getting a full priced action figure and changing the head and then just throwing this in the trash can, so why spend more when you could just shell out $7.49 and kitbash the unit later on. Okay, so let's do a quick 360 view of this action figure, now this time with a different head unit from a Marvel Legends Thor action figure. The most common head swap for this action figure is going to be the Flash Gordon alternate head sculpt. So there's a version of Flash Gordon that comes with two head units. So the alternate head unit fits the peg on the neck of this action figure very easily. So it's an easy head swap. So if you have that action figure on board, then it's time that you get this version of Aquaman, because compared to the Endless Winter version, the one with the green trunks and the Who Farted look, I like this better. And also with regards, comparatively speaking, to the trident, so the design on the trident, I love the design on the trident of this action figure better compared to the Endless Winter first version of this action figure. Okay, so if you're going to use this head unit from Marvel Legends, the hole on this head unit that's going to connect the head and the neck, it's going to be very big. So comparatively speaking, this one has a small hole. So you just need to use one of this to act as a space filler, and it's going to be an easy fix, and it stays very well on the action figure. And you have also ample articulation. So if you're a bearded variety Aquaman action figure collector, then you could go this route. Well, I also have two other Aquaman figures in my collection which are clean shaven, so it's time for me to get a Aquaman figure that has a beard on, in tribute to Jason Momoa. So there's a new guy in town, actually a Page Puncher's Aquaman action figure, which is twice the bling on this action figure. This is this compared to the Endless Winter Aquaman figure, this is painted way much better, even if we have darker gloves and darker pants on this action figure, and the Endless Winter is more green. So somehow I just didn't like the combination, and I like the color combination on this Aquaman better, and I wanted a one that had a more fancier stuff. Okay, so with regards to that new Aquaman action figure, well, that's Page Punchers, that would retail around almost the $30 mark. So yeah, instead of spending $30, I could end up with a fancy Aquaman figure like this for $7.49, less dough and more play. So special features of this Aquaman action figure. So we have a sling system for storage of the stuff or the trident. So it's just going to be quite a struggle if you're going to place it in, because you have a very narrow opening on the holder and you have a very bulbous end of the trident. So it's going to meet really some point of resistance in this section, but with the rest of the stuff, it slides on easy. So if you want a figure that could easily slip on the trident on the holder, then just take off some material on the inner side of the sling. So that's it for special features. So let's talk about the articulation points. So before we talk about the articulation points, another thing about the sling system, as you could see, It's not connected to the action figure by any peg or connection point at all. So as you could see, that's a clean point, that's a clean sling, and we don't have any connection point on the body of this action figure. So if you want a clean looking Aquaman action figure just this way, I'm going that traditional route, just in case you're going to use the Flash Gordon head. So you're just going to have the figure holding on to the trident without this on the body, then you could have that. So very clean body, no connection points, or that's going to hold this sling in place. So let's talk about articulation points. So T poses. So this is the thing that I really love with this version of the Aquaman figure, compared to the newer version, the page punchers, because we have a lot of bling on that action figure. So I'd rather have a clean looking Aquaman figure like this. So for the head, sideways movement, and we have a little bit of nods. T poses for the arm. We have cut on the bicep for rotation of the bicep, 2 points of articulation for the elbow. We have that ball joint for multiple articulation of the hands. So both of the hands are trident holding hands. So let's move towards the body. So we have 2 ball points, one on the waistline and one on the diaphragm for multiple points of articulation for this action figure. So since we don't have any bling, this action figure could really pose whatever way you wish. Okay, so semi-flight pose of some sort, or swimming pose of some sort. And as for the legs, so the legs, standard DC Mcfarlane toys articulation points. We don't have a cut on the thigh for rotation of the thigh. It's going to be hidden underneath. So we have that rotation. We have 2 points of articulation for the knee, and this is how the knee bends. And for the foot, we have a ball point or a ball joint for multiple points of articulation and toe articulation. So there's a popular word in Filipino that would rank things or rank the desirability of things. So actually it's also used for food. So it's called hipon. So hipon or shrimp. So what do you do when you eat shrimp? So actually when you eat shrimp, you discard the head because the body is desirable. So same goes with this action figure. So get it on clearance because the price is desirable and the base body of the action figure is desirable, the accessory is desirable, the sling is desirable except for the head. So what do you do when you eat shrimp? Take the best parts and discard the head. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.